480i seems to fill more of the screen. But what do I know? I'm just a simple game farmer. Alright, well we don't have many save spots left, but that's okay because there's not much left of the game. Hello, and welcome back to Silent Hill 3. Alright, so we're in the fucking church section, which is the last part of the game. And I'm hoping, because I haven't actually planned any of this, I'm hoping the computer holds out long enough to just record the rest of the fucking game. It's recorded like 2 hours of me playing Overwatch, now I've got the capture cards finally arrived. Ooh, ooh. This is a long section, so I'm going to check my emails while this is going on.
I know I'll be put to death for the sins I've committed. And I'll go to my death gladly and with a peaceful heart. But please, grant me just a small piece of your everlasting mercy. Let me see my child once within your golden gates. Deliver me not to hell, but to purgatory. Allow me to atone for my sins there. I'll stand within the very flames of redemption, no matter how they burn me.
Okay.
Forgive me for my wicked act of revenge.
I don't know, you're making it really difficult for me to want to forgive you.
Please, also care for the soul of the girl whose life
Who's?
I have taken.
She's a murderer too.
God, I am a child, trembling with fear as I stare at death.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what the difference is if you say yes or no. So I said yes last time and she was like, oh, thank you. And that was it. So I'm going to say no this time.
Forgive me.
Definitely saying no. The verdict's out. Thou art not forgiven. You do not deserve the great and merciful Heather. Don't say anything. No forgiveness for you. There's not really any point to going in there besides that long cutscene. Anyway, let's get going. Better check all these doors. That one's locked. Oh, did we pick up the card? So this is, sorry, this final part of the game I've recorded in... No, I forgot to pick up the card. I've got to go back. This final part of the game I've actually recorded in... you can set the game to play at 60 Hz, so I did. And I think it's much better. And, so yeah, this final part of the game is actually going to be 60 Hz, where the rest of it's going to be apparently 50, which is then forced to 60 by the upscaler. I don't know, it's awkward. However, this looks much better, so I'm okay with this. You might not be able to tell. It might not be able to tell the difference. I might just be thinking this just looks better because I don't know. I ain't fighting you, and there's nothing in it because I checked the last time. I got to a certain point before I realised I actually ran out of disk space, which was not the problem I was expecting to have. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of these guys on the floor. But the good thing is, if you get them just right, they can't hit you. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. And he gets back up. Damn it. He got in a cheap shot. Kick him. Kick him. Finish him. And then he just sort of melts. And that was incredibly hard work because Heather's fucking tired. She's like, Christ, beating up this giant pancake, man. It's taking forever. And guess what? There's another one right here. Gotta get into just the right rhythm, otherwise he just gets in cheap hits. When we realistically don't want him getting in any hits. You missed. And now you must suffer. Yeah, fuck. Go on. Kick him in his stupid head. Then walk through his body like he's not actually there. Alright, what's next? Oh, picked up the card. My health's not great, but whatever. 3 doors in this area. Broken. Oh, this one. I think this one goes to a lesser's room or some sort of room, or yeah, this is some sort of room, some variety of room. That's kind of boring. And then there's a diary entry and a cassette. Shall we read the diary entry to you? There are a bunch of files. Yeah, this is the one about. This represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. In heraldry, symbolizes a religious group. The 2 other circles are charity and resurrection. The 3 inner circles are the past, present, and the future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. There you go. Right. Read it to you. Better stop painting blue ones all over the place. Check out this door. Oh shit, isn't this the... Did you see the footprints? Some kind of ghost. There's a picture here of it flying. I get the feeling there's something behind the picture, though. The girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it, after all. Will you move the picture of the angel? My God, a door! As if you didn't expect that to be some sort of, you know. Alright. No, this last area is possibly the least interesting area in the game. It's just a mess, like, just a mess of random things. Let's try this door. Nope. Nope. Even at the fucking end of the game, we're just plagued with all these rooms that don't go anywhere. I did see that guy there. But luckily he didn't see me. Oh, this is the fucking long-ass chat. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of the entomology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There is also one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise or lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with the demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. Why do we care? Like, at this point, like, it's all in blue, so they're making it seem like it's important, but, like, really. Right, there's the Moon Tarot card. And then Vincent arrives. And there's another cutscene. One of my emails have updated.
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
I'm some sort of pest.
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? You sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Okay.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Huh. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room. You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Don't worry. It's just a joke.
Tried taking a picture, but it's not working. And the camera's on sound, so I was hoping to take a quiet picture, but I'm now not doing that.
By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine. Here, take this.
Well, we got the Otherworld Laws book. Should we bother reading it? That's Douglas's notebook. Oh, it must be this way. Big old book I got from Vincent in the archives. The magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the Viren 7 Crest, or The seal of Metatron. It will bring the results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength, therefore, places a very high burden on the caster, as it is also difficult to control. It is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron after the angel Metatron or Metatron or Metratron, also known as the Angel of God. Wasn't he also a Transformer? My God's Optimus Prime. Alright. Is there anything else of interest in here? What's this? Another book. I'm not reading these. I don't have time to go around reading books. Well, there's a bunch of doors in this area, but they're all locked, so we might as well just go down to the next level. Yeah? Wow, I was kind of expecting more from you, dude. I think my health's low. I'm not sure how many floors there are. If this goes back up, we should just be able to confirm it. Yeah, there's only 2 floors. Excellent. Back down again we go. Okay. So, oh no, my health's not that bad. I was expecting worse. I don't know, I don't want to use the ampule. I'll just tolerate it. I'll be fine. Okay, so let's check these doors out. Is that it? I didn't just miss a door, did I? Oh, there's a whole corridor I missed. This is one of these is Alessa's room. Or is this the recreation of your dad's dead room? This room just looks just like Dad's. It's more than just a resemblance. Dad's not sleeping in the bed though, and there's blood all over the floor, which is I would point out. It's a musty diary on the bed. Christ, there's just loads of fucking diaries at this point in the game, aren't there? It's writing, is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense that even now, that girl is the reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl, or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. Can they give me the fucking stun gun? Look at this. How many have I got now? I've got 12 stun gun batteries. Or 12 charges, or whatever that means. Why bother with the phone? I know it's not connected. Shall we watch TV? Nothing happens when I try to turn on the TV or the VCR. One of the books catch my eye. Although the bookshelf and Dad's were more. I want to look out the window, but I guess I can't. It's kind of unexplained why. Wow. You want to get up, Heather? Damn, these guys hit hard. But I don't even have to bother with them, so we might as well leave. I'd rather save the ammo for the final boss, if I'm honest. Alright, so just a bunch of bodies there. Hanged Man tarot card. I think the shotgun's a really useful weapon when it comes to fighting the final boss. You missed. You had one job and you failed. Alright, next. Is there a door there? Nope. That's not a door. Nope. If like he's running after me to try and get me. Okay, now where are we? Oh. This is a big room. Is there anything in it? How's the door? Should we try going into the wall, folks? Like and like and subscribe for us to go through the door. All right. So there's a cutscene for this. They really did make cutscenes out of the strangest things, didn't they? Alright, what's in here then? Oh, this is the hospital room. Big book. There's something stuck in this book. Another tarot card. Fool tarot card. This book. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time, I don't want to. Oh, but we're going to read it? Okay. Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from the herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but at the same time it is rare. It is extremely difficult to obtain. Alright. That's great. There's some kind of drug here. But there's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky. Plus, I don't think we should be taking random drugs we find in some literal nightmare hospital room. You know, that's just not good. That's just not cricket. Hello. The problem is with this guy, he's a bit big to try and skirt around. You know, I can't run around him. Because he's taking up the entire fucking corridor. Although I may be right in thinking that maybe I don't actually have to get past him. That was it. He got up for one more. Like, he almost did a swing and then he just, like, gave up. Oh, this is the fucking guy with the two girls. Hang on. Oh, fuck off. I'm not fighting you. Hey, go away. That was a cheap fucking hit. Look your opponents in the eye. As they leave. I don't have to... There's 3 of them now? I don't have to fight these fucking assholes. Alright, what's next? So we've checked out... How many rooms? There's 2 more rooms. One here. That doesn't go anywhere. And then there's a dead end, apparently. And then there's this room. Can't exactly remember where the tarot cards go. But I think I have all 4 of them. Now, this is the difficult part. Huh. Remember that? Well, if you haven't played Silent Hill 1, you won't. So, this is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover here is a picture of Dad. Really awful work. I don't know. Them eyes. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You'll need 5 magic cards. Oh, we haven't got one of them, have we? If you want to see what to do then with all of these, I'll tell you straight and I won't tease, just as long as you say please. Now, the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that's not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground, to his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above, full, so the hanging man at the bottom. Moon at the top. Major point. Wait. I'm not sure what that one's supposed to be. Do you have it now? Did you forget? One major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Best be careful it's not on your right. Turn to the left and you'll keep it in sight. So just open the door. Alright, well, I don't even have all the cards. I think there's one over here. Some other diary. This is another one of fucking Harry Mason's diaries. Memo, something written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one here. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening, or maybe what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit-chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. The last entry is written some 17 years ago. It looks like Dad wrote this too. My clothes from when I was 7. They don't fit me, obviously. Oh, I thought we were going to check it for items, but whatever. These shelves are jammed with books. The top shelf has books on religious teachings and textbooks, serious stuff. The other 2 shelves are full of fairy tales like Oz and Alice. Here's Mother Goose and Cinderella. I used to love these. So we must be missing the 5th card. Except, oh, there's a brass key, so I guess we've got to go back the other way. Alright, let's save the game here.